What is going on, BlissfulBash MTG? We have the Precon Eldrazi deck from Modern Horizons 3, upgraded. It is not like CDH by any means. It is just some fun upgrades I added to kind of give it some pizzazz that I am going to enjoy when I'm playing this. I know a lot of you guys do like these videos, so we're going to go ahead and show you my Eldrazi deck. I have about 6 more commander decks that I've been working on. Let me just get a different angle here. There we go. Before we get started, guys, down below, be sure to check out all the description box, all the affiliate links and social media links and stuff like that. In the description box, there's Facebook, Patreon, Discord, TikTok. Go to yourplaymat.com to get custom playmats like these that I designed myself. And then go to sihobby.com, use code BASHFAM, B-A-S-H-F-A-M, at the end of your order to save 10% off your entire order, and they're already priced at TCG low or better. And it helps out their great owners, Arthur and Jason over there, and it gives me a cut, and it saves your wallet a cut. So we have the Ulilek Fused Atrocity Commander deck. Whenever you cast an Eldrazi spell, you may pay 2 colorless. If you do, copy all spells you control, then copy all activated and triggered abilities you control. You may choose new targets where the copy's mana abilities can't be copied. Devoid means it's colorless. So this is a commander. You can have all colors in there because it's got all the colors on there if you're new to commander. So this card, it's that big stocky one I use as the commander. It's pretty dope. I was really excited to play this, so I wanted to get some upgrades. So let's go through that. Obviously, you know me by now. If you're new, you don't maybe know anything about me. I like to bling out my decks a little bit, and so we had to get the Kozilek, the Great Distortion textured foil from Commander Masters. Obviously, we've got the Ulamog Infinite Gaia from Double Masters 2022 textured foil. Same with the Kozilek Butcher of Truth textured foil. These are some of the big powerhouse cards in this set. I do love me some Ugin the Spirit Dragon. It is a colorless planeswalker that does some damage when it hits the board. Usually, if you can get this out on the board, you're probably going to win the game. Obviously, there's removal for all you saps out there that want to comment on that. But yeah, Ugin is definitely going to be in there. Ugin's Labyrinth is now a meta card, in my opinion, in Commander. This card is going to be in every colorless deck out there. This card is going to be worth more money in the future if they never reprint it, stuff like that. Obviously, with Wizards of the Coast right now, they're going to do some reprint action. We already know. Darksteel Monolith, fantastic card. This was from Commander Masters that was recently printed last year. This is going in the deck because if you can get this out, you're chilling all game long. Cascading Cataracts, Eldrazi Monument. This was part of the Precon. I did leave this in. I thought about removing it. There's a bunch of other cards that I got on the side that I might want to put in, might not. This stuff like that. This was one that I did keep in there just for the sole fact it gives all your creatures flying and indestructible. And the only kicker is you have to sacrifice a creature at your upkeep. But with this deck, you're supposed to be able to create a ton of tokens. So I was like, I think it might be viable. Again, we're not going for CDH with this. Sire of Stagnation came with the Precon deck. Very good card. Shrine of the Forsaken God. Only to color. So this is a must in all colorless decks because you can spend 2 to only cast colorless spells. And it is pretty, and you can only activate it when you have 7 or control 7 or more lands, which is still fine, honestly, when you're not going for those insane turn 3 wins, you know. This is not that deck. Drowner of Hope, Mana Crypt, staple in MTG Commander. I don't think this card will ever go under $100 again. So if you're trying to get a hold of one, just get a hold of one and hold on to it. Force Negation, open these up on my Double Master 2022 pack opening video. Mana Drain, you got to have some counter spells. Dockside Extortionist, Borderless Action, you know what's going on. Cyclonic Rift, Ugin's Binding. It's the newly printed Cyclonic Rift. I love this card. Return target non-land permanent you don't control to its owner's hand. Whenever you cast colorless spell with mana value 7 or greater, you may exile Ugin's Binding from your graveyard. When you do, return each non-land permanent you don't control to its owner's hand. So that is disgusting, dude. PathofAncestry.com, Unclaimed Territory, Plains, Mox, Opal. You gotta have them Moxes in there, my guys and girls and everybody else out there. Imperial Seal. This one's from my boy Matt Borchardt. Thank you for trading this to me. Beautiful foiling on this. I personally prefer this OG foiling to this than I do with the borderless foiling. And I think there's a reason for that because it sticks out more to me. And plus, it's only worth like $20 less than the borderless foil, which is insane to me. Obviously, nothing's going to beat the OG foil of Imperial Seal. That used to be like $700 to $1,000. Herald's Horn, Glaring Fleshraker, Wastecape Battle Mage. Again, guys, for you guys that are going to ask me to post the deck list down below for Moxfield, I haven't had time to make it up on Moxfield as I have a full-time job. Do this full-time. I have 3 kids. I'm going on vacation today, actually, as we speak. So this video is not going to come out today. My graded Lorcana video is coming out today first. Spawning Bed, Twisted Landscape, Tranquil Landscape, Tectonic Edge, Reliquary Tower, Cosmic the Broken Reality from MH3. We've got the Enrackle, the World Anew from MH3. These are some of the big Titan powerhouses because look what's right behind them. The Defiler. This card is disgusting and still holding a solid price at like 50, 60 bucks. Fantastic card from the set. When you cast this spell, target opponent exiles half their library rounded up. Ward, sacrifice 2 permanents. That means if you want to target this guy or attack or whatever with this guy, you have to sacrifice 2 permanents. Ulamog the Defier enters the battlefield with a number of +1/+1 counters on it equal to the greatest amount of value among cards in exile. Ulamog has Annihilator X, where X is the number of +1/+1 counter on it. So Annihilators, whenever you attack, let's say I had 4 counters, whenever I attack an opponent has to sacrifice 4 permanents. It's disgusting, bro. All right, now we got Smothering Tithe. Every CADH deck has this. Maybe not every CADH deck has this. Maybe Ristic Study, more or less. But Smothering Tithe sees a lot of play in most decks. Ristic Study. One Ring is now big, and it's just stupid, dude. It is just way too powerful. The Borderless Foil Mana Vault, Ichrome Mox, Soul Ring, Opal Palace, Angelic Aberration, Bismuth Mindrender, Devoid Menace. This card is good as well. Hideous Taskmaster. Again, a lot of these are from the Precon itself. The Precon was, I think, $75 or something around there originally priced. It has gone up quite a bit in value. I don't recommend buying the collector's edition because although I do like blinging out decks and stuff like that, I just think the oversaturation of the same, rainbow foiling, whatever they called it, it doesn't appeal to me as much as putting my own bling in there versus just having it come out the box already. I don't think the collector value of the collector boxes and how much they cost is truly worth it. So if you're looking at getting precons and future set precons, even if you are a collector, I don't recommend buying those collector boxes because they are there is a lot of them, okay? There's a lot of them out there, and it's just those things are, if you're looking at it for oh, this might go up to $1,000 wise, if that's the perspective you're having out of it, I mean, this is my opinion, right? It's for entertainment purposes only, I should say, across the board. Don't take it as guidance. I just don't recommend it. I don't recommend buying those specific. Like, when I can get this Precon deck, upgrade it myself, and the Precon's like 120 bucks, 150. I think now it's like I think it's around 120, 150 still around maybe, versus getting it for $700 and still having to throw those same upgrades in. It's just not worth it to me. All right. Deep Fathom Skulker, Val Redeemer, Eldrazi Displacers, Rishkar's Expertise, Awakening Zone. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may create a 0/1 colorless Eldrazi spawn creature token. It has sacrifice this creature, add 1. Obviously, this is going to be huge in this deck. Eldrazi Temple, fantastic freaking card. It's Bonder's Enclave is also a really damn good card. Exotic Orchard, Forsaken Monument. This is originally from Zendikar Rising. It's good to see a little reprint action to that guy. Dreamstone Hedron. This is, I mean, if you can get this out pretty quick, that is kind of disgusting. It does cost 6. It's still nice, though, when you can get cards like that out when you're not able to do anything else. Tomb of the Spirit Dragon. Secluded Courtyard. Again, these are mostly from the Precon itself. Talisman of Curiosity, Talisman of Impulse. All the pretty much upgraded cards that I put in were at the beginning of the video. So we're just going to kind of go through this since we've all pretty much seen everything else. Oh, wait, sorry. Cavern of Souls Borderless Ultimate Masters box topper. I wonder what creature type we're going to choose with that. I wonder, Battlefield Forge, Landmar Waste, Brushland, Underground River, Oblivion Sower, Adakar Wastes, Carplusion Forest, Yavamaya Coast, Sulphurous Springs, Caves of Kolios, Shivan Reef, Temple of Malady, Temple of Silence, Kozilek's Return. Kozilek's Return deals 2 damage to each creature. It's an instant. So whenever you cast an Eldrazi creature spell with mana value 7 or greater, you may exile Kozilek's Return from your graveyard. If you do, Kozilek's Return deals 5 damage to each creature. So it's kind of cool, I guess. I mean, it's not leaving the deck. It just kind of throws things for a loop because You never know when you're going to Morpheon. You never know when you're going to be like, oh, here's an Eldrazi spell, 7 or more. By the way, 5 damage to everyone's board. They didn't see it coming because they forgot about it. See ya, say ya, bye, good night. And Nintendo Ice Bridge. So there you have it. There's my upgraded, my boyo right here. The Ululek Fused Atrocity. There's my upgraded deck of them. I'm not going to throw too much more at it because I've thrown way too much money into upgrading most of my decks. And then I end up having like 12 decks with a Mana Crypt in it. And I'm like, what am I doing? You know, everyone's like, just proxy them. And it's valid. I mean, if you own the card, you should be able to proxy it. Whatever, that's valid. Obviously, don't do it in a tournament. But I like having the real card, the real deal in all of my videos and all of my decks. It just feels nice. I'm a sucker, probably. I'm just probably a sucker. Guys, if you enjoyed this, please do be sure to smash that like button, leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and join up on those Discords and socials, baby. Join the Facebook group, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Peace out, stay groovy. Bye, Bash fam.